Why, no less than the most unsightly, most obnoxious creatures ever to contaminate this world. Super. You will laugh, you will cry, you will have your sinews gnawed upon. Bring out the hobs!
These ugly things are tougher than they look.
Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size? Oh, that hob doesn't know what day it is. Then again, it probably never did.
They're tougher than they look.
The little critter got a good one in there. It died doing what it loved. Entertaining rich people!
I'm getting hurt over here.
A good hit for the valiant rebel there!
Is it just me, or do they feel squishy when you hit them?
Ooh, that hob's gonna be stiff in the morning. Well, stiffer than usual. You can say what you like about hobs, but you can't dispute their dress sense. So bold, so original, so fashion-forward. Go on, little fella, give him a good smack.
I wounded one.
Poor thing. If anyone would like to donate to my new hob charity, I'll arrange a funeral for the little mite. Or we can just flush him. Oh, it looks like one of our brave rebels is taking a thrashing from someone half their size. I don't know about you, but I find hobs rather sexy. I like a big mouth. In fact, I require a big mouth. Oh, I bet that stings something fierce. That hob is dead, ladies and gentlemen. He is deceased. He is no more. He has shuffled off this mortal coil. Oh, nice block, you've got to admit. Dear me! I hope there are no miners in the audience.
One almost feels sorry for those repugnant beasts. Then one shrugs and waits for the next piece of carnage.
Reaver's worse than I thought. What kind of mind dreams up something like this?
Like the tales of my greatest conquests, the wheel simply demands to be spun. What delicious fate will it deliver this time? Ah, it's just not a real party without the elegant shuffles of these gentlemen, so hallowed and yet so hollow.
Come on. The sooner we make our way through this sick game, the sooner we'll get our chance to kill Reaver.
Let the tearing of limbs commence! Chop, chop!
If only I could shoot Reaver from here.
Ah, the satisfaction satisfying sound of a corpse being thoroughly thrashed. Don't you love it? What a wonderful spectacle this is turning out to be, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to tell your grandchildren you were here. It may have been struck, but it will never stop. Unless, of course, it's struck a few more times and falls over.
I'm not used to fighting the dead.
That corpse is taking one hell of a beating.
Oh, I hope that wound isn't of a grave nature. I know. I'm terribly sorry. It won't happen again.
We've been advised not to call them zombies. The Hollow Man Anti-Defamation League is getting stronger all the time.
How can these things even walk?
Do dead men feel pain? You might want to ask that fella.
Just die with...
It's a Hollow Man massacre!
I might need a bit of help here.
What a hit! That must have made the old timer feel a few centuries younger.
I haven't used my sword this much in all my life.
If he wasn't dead before, come on, he must be now.
This is getting out of hand.
He's gone down like a sack of spuds. Undead spuds.
Not a bad strike for someone afflicted with such rampant rigor mortis.
Our fearless rebels are in serious trouble now.
We'll be lucky to get out of here alive.
Not bad for someone who's been dead a couple of 100 years.
What a heartbreaking performance. The poetry of life and death was unmistakable, and you had to spoil it all by not dying.
I'd read about hollow men before, but I'm not sure I ever believed in them. This better end soon.
Oh, wheel, let your exquisite circumference regale us with violent thrills. Ah, yes, I paid these bloodthirsty mercenaries out of my own pocket. With gold I took from the people, but still, they'd better not disappoint.
Mercenaries. Finally, something I know how to fight.
Their literacy may be lacking, but they do have a way with swords. Away we go!
The Sanctuary shop has some new bits and bobs, I believe. Why not have a look? Those two do complement each other very well. Happy casting. The armory is at your disposal. Why just...
die.
The life of a mercenary is a short and brutish one, and it was his first day as well.
Stay away from me!
It's all right, folks. We'll send his payment to his widow, won't we, Reaver? Oh dear, give me a moment. It feels like a death in the family. Okay, next one.
Watch out! He's one of those spellcasters.
Well, that's one way to earn your wages. Thanks for providing your work, man. Well, at least he isn't suffering anymore. Come on, honestly. Today's mercenaries are just in it for the money.
Eat, Rusty.
Oh, he should have blocked that, but he didn't. You're rubbish.
Ah! You and your carrying. I'll get you in the end. Rather you than me. Well done, lad.
You make me sick!
Fight back, you wimps.
I should have.
Don't think you'll be able to walk straight for a week after that hit.
That bullet's specially for you.
With more grace this time, if you will. This is not a common slaughterhouse. Yes, very good. Keep it up, and I will feed you beer. I believe that is your victual of choice. As it happens, I was bending the truth about having paid them. It was strictly a no-kill, no-deal arrangement, so you saved me a small fortune. Bravo!
I've seen terrible things in my time, but never so much death. Reaver's gonna pay for this. Enough games, Reaver!
Oh, but they're such fun, and my guests do so enjoy fun. Time for another spin. Oh, now, this is a very special round. Wait till you see what treasures I have in store for you next.
What now? We can't keep fighting forever.
I met these delightful creatures in a rather inhospitable land, far from the turgid green of Albion. I do love to bring two cultures together and see which one dies first.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Sand Furies!
These sand ladies are tough. It'll take more than that to bury one.
You had enough yet?
Oh, so much senseless death. And if you're having trouble coping, buy a copy of my book, 101 Jokes for the Recently Bereaved. Oh, the Sand Fury couldn't get out of the way in time. Ooh, you should have done that acrobat thing you do.
I'm getting enough target practice to last me a lifetime.
Don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. I think she's all right. And I think she's a she. It's so hard to tell. You're just making them more angry, you know.
I'll slice your head off if I have to. Whatever is under...
They don't call them sand furies for nothing, and it's not because they get angry on the beach, ladies and gentlemen. Our rebels may have finally met their match. Fingers crossed. A fine block, if you like that sort of thing. I think I'm in love. If you make it out alive, Booby Looby, my room's on the second floor. You have to admit, those are impressive reflexes.
Oh, that's a real shame. Wasn't that utterly enthralling? Of course, you should be ashamed of yourselves, treating foreign visitors in such an unsociable manner. Oh, well.
I've really had enough of this.
You holier-than-thou idealists, always thinking in the simplest, most binary of ways. But I quite agree. This game grows tiresome, and my guests, they grow restless.
No need to get restless, sweetheart. Barry Hatch is here to take care of you. Fancy a quick jig? Ooh, you're a rough one, ain't ya? But I like that in a woman. You're just... What? Ah, wait, hey, Reaver! Help! No!
Oh, dear. Do you brutes have any idea how hard it is to find good staff? Still, one might as well enjoy the show. What's the use of a secret society without a little secret, after all?
This can't be happening. What are they? Got it!
I hope you're finding them amusing to fight. I don't want you to get bored. Now, that is no way to treat my guests.
I'm gonna have nightmares for weeks.
You do handle yourself rather well. My suspicions about your true nature would seem to be correct. Such magnificent beasts! The strength, the power, the cute snouts.
It's reassuring to see they can feel pain.
You know, I do believe that you might survive this after all. How wonderfully unexpected. Rip them to shreds! But remember, this makes us even. hirsute guests! Dig in! Dig in!
This is the last party I take you
Look
to.
out!
Well, I must say you've made me out to be a somewhat poor host. Rather rude of you to dispose of all my guests.
Now it's your turn, Reaver.
Oh, my dear girl, why not stop all this bickering? The three of us could go up to my quarters and have a private party.
Do you have any idea who this is? It's Logan's brother, the Prince.
The King's brother, a bona fide hero. Well, I wouldn't dream of coming between siblings. Well, that's not strictly true. There was that time. Anyway, best of luck with this whole revolution lark.
come back!
Perhaps we'll meet again one day. Tatty bye.
Bloody coward.
Would someone mind getting us out of here now?
I never thought I'd side with royal blood, but you're nothing like your brother. The Bowerstone Resistance will follow you without question. So long as you promise to change things when you take the throne. Poverty, children forced to work, people living in fear. You have to make it stop.
I promise.
All right, then. We should get back. We've got a revolution to plan.
You have the support of Bowerstone and its underground resistance, but you still have much to do before you can take Albion's throne.
The speech will commence shortly.
What's going on?
All citizens gather at the castle for the king's message. The speech will commence shortly.
This is never good.
You should find out what it's about. I'd come with you, but there's a reason we stay underground. We'll see you at the base when it's over, all right?
Make your...
As you can see, your promise to pay...
Go away to the...
Oh, that Max. He's always getting me into trouble. Wonderful. Now, I do kind of know where he is. Follow me. Mum always warned us about drinking. It was quite sweet, actually, her concern. She used to say, touch that stuff and you'll end up a worthless, filthy old tramp, like your father. We always respected her wishes in that regard, which is actually a bit uncharacteristic for us. But Max, he just started putting it away. And all the time he's reading out incantations from the book, laughing like a maniac. He turned the trees upside down, it was raining handbags at one point, and then he summoned this huge flaming demon who was amazing at croquet. And there were weird bits as well. I told him he should lay off, and he said if I didn't like the party, I could leave. And I said, why don't you leave? And he left. And he took the party with him. Here, I'll just get inside. So, if you just turn into a wisp, you can fly right in... Oh, sorry. Stupid of me. Here. He's in there somewhere. I'd go with you, but I think that would just upset him. Good luck.
Who needs the living? They're a bunch of wet blankets. I never appreciated life while I was alive, and looking back now, I still kind of think, I could take it or leave it. Party over here! What? Is no one going to say party over here? Because that's how it's supposed to work. Hey! Hey, what are you doing? I know what this is about. You can't make me go back. Watch this. Whee! I think you'll find this is a barrel of laughs.
Almost had me, not really. Keep up! Too slow!
Uh-oh! Heads up!
Almost had me, not really though.
Let's see what's behind door number 1. Oh, a ghost! That's not what I expected to find in there at all.
Keep up! Almost had me, not really though.
You really are a party pooper, just like Mum. She never lets me do anything. It's always cut that out and put that down, and you'll unleash an ancient evil again. Well, I've had enough of her oppression. I've had a taste of real freedom now. And ale, by the way, which was quite nice as well. I didn't want to kill you. But if it's a choice between that and going back to Mum, you forced my hand. These are the ghosts of the people Mum warned me not to hang around with, so look out! I told these guys that you drank the last of the wine. They really hate you now. Fine, I never liked that bloke anyway. In fact, I'm glad you killed him. I hope you're going to pay for the mess you're causing. This is why party parties should always be open housed. You get more undead minions. I wish Boris was still here. He'd make mincemeat of you with that croquet mallet. This what you do for fun? Ruin people's parties? Soon you'll be one of us. Dead, I mean. Alright, fine. So you bested a few ghosts. But you'll never take me back to my mum. I don't need her. I don't need anybody. I'm doing my own thing and no one's gonna stop me. You've fallen into another one of my traps. When I first came in here and found this, I thought, bloody hell, it'd be great fun to lead someone in here. Well, thank you for obliging me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some pressing matters to attend to. Get the point? You certainly are sharp. I hope you enjoy big, piercing, spiky things crushing your head. Right, admittedly, that last one was rubbish.
Oh, Max! I thought I had a massive spike ceiling starting to descend into an inescapable chamber. He's gone too far this time. I mean, when we first found the book and read from it, that was just healthy, youthful curiosity. And when we summoned that load of hollow men in Bowerstone Cemetery, that was really just an innocent misunderstanding. And the banshee we raised that nearly destroyed Bloodstone, that got blown way out of proportion. But I mean, killing you like this, that crosses a line. Just look at this situation. You're trapped in a room, spikes start coming down out of the ceiling, and actually, they're moving quite fast, aren't they? They were much higher when I came in. I mean, you might only be seconds away from death and... Oh, right, sorry. There. I think that stopped them. Go on then. Right, let's go and find Max and put a stop to this.
some bloody piano lessons. Guess whose brilliant idea that was? Mum's! She's gonna be sorry I ever learned to play, and you'll be sorry too!
The wisps protect the book. Kill them, and you can get it.
Oh, will you shut up? What do you want to do? Go back to Mum? We wasted our lives always doing what she said. Do you want to do the same thing with our deaths?
I guess I never thought about it that way.
Go on then. Have a drink.
Well, maybe just a teeny one.
Well, how do you feel?
I feel like Mum would never have let me do that. But what's she going to do? Kill me? I can do whatever I like. Watch this!
Can't our minions use will? Yeah, but I think they have limited mana or something. Oh, that one was my favourite. You shouldn't play favourites. It'll hurt the other's feelings.
You ever seen anything like that?
Oh yes, I see people using will all the time.
What are we going to do?
Oh, so I have to think of everything.
When you turned into an evil spectre and started summoning undead minions, did you have a plan?
Yes, I did.
That was mental!
You're mental.
I wish he'd stop this.
I wish you'd shut it.
He's more vulnerable when he's casting.
Oh, like you know about casting. Your ones don't even put up a fight.
Your ones are getting in their way.
You have to admit that actually looked quite cool.
I wasn't going to say anything, but yes.
I hate Will.
Oh no! We're nearly out of wisp. Don't worry, I've got a clever idea.
You moron! Now the book is unguarded.
You use some wisps as well, so it's at least half your fault. Probably more.
It never ceases to amaze me. I find something fun and interesting, and as soon as you get involved, it's ruined.
Mum!
I knew I would find you two getting up to no good.
What are you doing here?
Never mind. You've been reading from that book again, haven't you? And do I smell ale?
Yes, on Max. He had rather a lot, actually.
You snitch! This is why I never want you around.
You get down off there this instant and march straight back to your graves, and you're not getting any supper!
Oh, Mum!
We're sorry, Mum.
I told you we'd get in trouble! No, you didn't.
Thank you for finding my sons, and for getting that book away from them. I don't know how they could have got their cold dead hands on it, but then I don't really want to know. I have nothing to give you, except this advice. Don't have your children buried near you, especially if they're anything like mine.
Welcome to the Sanctuary.